Okay, so for dinner today we are having beer battered fish, well, obviously not fish, and chips and a salsa. So I'm just going to prep my chips, so cut these guys into 2 chips, and I'm going to shove them in the air fryer to do those. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to actually do these in the oven because the oven's still on from when I did the quiches. So I'm going to actually use the oven because there's 4 of us having dinner tonight, so it's going to take up quite a lot of space in the air fryer. So I'm going to do in the oven. So I've just parcooked them first for about 5 minutes in the microwave, and I'm just going to season them, some salt and some pepper, and then I'm going to put them, just give it a mix it all around, putting pots around your fingers, and then shove those in the oven. Probably cook them about 200. Shove them in a tray. And then shove those in the oven until they are nice and brown. Whilst I was waiting for them to microwave, because the microwave's a bit noisy, I just prepped some ingredients for a salsa. So I'm making a mango salsa today. So I chopped up one mango, I mean a good few cherry tomatoes, and then some red onion, some parsley, and then I'm going to put that in a bowl. And we're going to put that in there with some corn on the cob and some chilli. Again, that one's to taste. Depends on if you like it hot, then I'm going to use a real chilli. I'm just going to use some chili flakes because I want it a little bit, but I don't want it too crazy. And then some corn on the cobs. Oh, gee, man. Recently had a friend die. He was obsessed with chili, so every time I use chili, it was like, there's one for you, Tom. He would have had like a stupid amount of chilies and probably real in there as well. So not for me though. But yeah, every time I use chili now, it's like a homage to him. So yeah, give that a good mix anyway. We have salsa, and then we're going to just squeeze some lime juice in there as well. If you don't have real, you can use just stuff in your fridge. Sorry, my son is having a meltdown in the background because he doesn't want to do his homework. I'm going to use 2, well, 1 whole one, but I like mine quite zesty. Oh, these are tougher ones today. There we go. So it's just made a nice little salsa. We're going to set that aside, and then we can prep the fish. See, okay. So in this bowl, we're going to add some. Got sheet in Nori, which I've ground down into like a powder. This will make it taste a bit more fishy, if you like that flavour. And then we're going to put like half. I'm even rubbish at measurements. Half a cup. Shall I actually measure? Half a cup of panko in there. Let's mix it. And then we're going to want some flour in a bowl. About half a cup of that as well.
Is there another one?
Yes. Just the red for those who saw Alfie saying he didn't like the vegan quiches. He's chomping.
I'll choose this one.
And we're going to have another bowl with some beer, ale, fizzy water, whatever you fancy. We are using a Budweiser because it's vegan. So, and it gives us some nice bubbles. Okay, right, so we're going to cut our tofu into slices. Can I go for smaller ones today? Okay, and then you're going to dip it into the flour first. into the lid. And then into the breadcrumbs. That's the old job.
And why did that fish when you dipped it in there?
Because the flour. So we're going to do breadcrumbs, flour, beer.
That's beer.
Yeah, it was lager. And
I'm not allowed to eat that then.
when you cook it, it will cook out, so don't worry. But like when you have wine, it's beautiful anyways. Right. I'm going to do that with all of those, and then since I've got my oven on, I'm going to cook them in the oven. Otherwise, I would cook these in the air fryer instead.
Do you put beer on it so it can stick?
Yeah, it gives it a nice taste as well. So you can fry these. If you want them super duper crispy, then fry them. If you're trying to be healthy, then put them in the oven. I think if you fry them, they take literally about 5 minutes. I think it takes a little longer.
5 minutes?
Yeah, not
That's
long.
long.
No, it's not long. It's quicker to fry them, but obviously not as healthy. So we're going to get in the oven. Since the oven is on, I'm trying to do good. Well, you're not so much right now. Are you leaving me any of those for lunches?
What?
Are you going to leave me any quiches for my lunch?
No thanks. I leave you with none. They're too yummy.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying them.
What?
I'm glad you're enjoying them. Okay, right, so I'm going to use one of these little piece things. If it's got holes in it, so I think you just get more of an even cook. Obviously, just make sure you've got something underneath it, because you get bits in the bottom and the other one otherwise. So we'll say, because something in the oven, my oven's on 180 at the moment with the chips in there, so we're going to pop it in there for about 10 minutes. And there we have it. So we have beer breaded tofu as like fish, and then some homemade chips and some mango salsa. So we're going to tuck into that right now. Hope you try it and enjoy. Bye.